There are certain solutions. Major solutions are legislation, collective bargaining, skill development, public awareness, etc. Let us examine one by one. Legislation. As everyone knows, labor is a subject in concurrent list of the Constitution, and therefore both the central and state government can enact laws on this subject. Therefore, the central and state governments enact laws in India to establish minimum wages standards, ensuring that workers receive fair compensation for their labor. Then what about collective bargaining? Collective bargaining between workers and employers can help negotiate better wages and working conditions. Here, I would like to explain what do we mean by collective bargaining. Employers' representatives and employees' representatives, that is union leaders, they sit together and discuss about the various aspects of work, and they try to reach a consensus. This is what is called a collective bargaining. Then skills development. That is another important solution for low wages. Even though we have a skill development ministry at the center and skill development ministries in most of the states, this issue has not been settled in toto. Investing in education and training programs can enhance workers' skills, making them more valuable in labor market and potentially leading to higher wages. The respective governments have come forward to spend more money and devise policies for this education and training part of skill development, so that this issue can be addressed and resolved. Then public awareness. Raising awareness about the impact of low wages on individuals and society can garner the support for initiatives aimed at improving wage levels. Another issue is poor working conditions. Perhaps India is a country where this poor working conditions is a very major issue, a problem which is highlighted by policymakers, thinkers, social workers, trade union leaders, etc. What do we mean by poor working conditions? Employees are often subjected to environments that are unsafe, unhealthy, or otherwise unsuitable for productive work. This issue can have a range of negative impacts on the workers and the overall productivity of the organization. So, safe and healthy working conditions will be provided. Workers' health will be intact, and the overall production of the organization or industry will boost up, and the issue of poor working conditions can be resolved. Then some common examples of poor working conditions are lack of proper safety measures. Even though there are provisions in acts like Factories Act 1948, the implementation part is sometimes a failure. Therefore, these safety measures are not properly implemented. Then long working conditions without adequate breaks. Almost all the labor laws specify the working hours under the statute. But sometimes workers are compelled to work for long working hours. Particularly this is in informal sector. Formal sector, that is organized industrial sector, it may not be a predominant problem. Then insufficient ventilation or lighting. Acts like Factories Act very clearly stipulates about ventilation and lighting. But sometimes this is not provided. this affects the workers' health and happiness. Then exposure to hazardous materials. Another very important issue which is part of these poor working conditions. Hazardous materials handling also, all precautions should be taken, all safety gadgets should be provided, but sometimes this is not being done. Therefore, it becomes a serious issue. Then low wages and lack of benefits are other problems which affect these poor working conditions. Workers with low wages and lack of benefits will not have a mental satisfaction in work, in the sense that they may not be doing or discharging their works sincerely and dedicatedly. That also leads to poor working conditions. These conditions can lead to physical and mental health problems for employees, decreased morale and motivation, increased absenteeism, and ultimately lower quality of work. Many studies in India have shown that the problems which we discussed just now are major causes for increased absenteeism and lower quality of work.